Hi, I'm Steve Prentice, and these are my top 5 trends to watch for in the future of work. Number 1 is work redefined, outcomes in place of face time. People recognize they no longer need to be at the office at 9 o'clock in the morning to get their work done. In fact, the more savvy and astute managers and organizations are recognizing that it's not about being present at all. It's simply about delivering the work as and when it can be done. This is location and time and personality blending into getting work done on a way that is more personalized. And bottom line is just get the work done, and how you do it is up to you. Number 2 is soft skills reprioritized. This is something that was recognized even prior to the pandemic. Skills such as empathy, active listening, and critical thinking. These are the skills that allow people to get things done properly and correctly. For example, pausing before thinking about clicking on a phishing link, or demonstrating the appropriate empathy through body language and active listening while communicating in person or on a video chat. These are the skills that allow people to come together and recognize their individuality. And this connects with number 3, which is the individualization of work and learning. People now are expecting the same kind of service from their employers as they get from services like Amazon and Netflix. We are individuals with different personality styles, different expectations, and different work-life priorities. So organizations are going to be faced with the issue of individual employees looking for individualized relationships and work styles, and those that don't find what they're looking for at their current employer, as evidenced by the Great Resignation, will simply move on. Number 4 is cost of work awareness. For decades, we have put up with the costs of commuting, both in terms of money and time, or even of business travel, time away from the family or from your regular life. These were just elements that we had to do in previous decades, but now people are recognizing that there's a too great a cost to commuting when it can be done, or part of their work could be done from home all or some of the time. So this will become a significant issue of consideration and concern moving forwards, the cost of work awareness. And finally, my 5th and favorite one of all is asynchronous productivity. Gone are the days where we have to meet to work something out. Meetings have not shown themselves as being hugely successful for decades now. We can turn instead to asynchronous collaborative technologies like Slack and Teams to hold a meeting over hours or days even, not contiguous, but just checking in, making a comment, checking out again, as a way of collaborating more in line with your schedules and other priorities. I would say to you that you can get more done in, let's say, a 3-day Slack-based meeting than a 1-hour meeting in a boardroom somewhere. Just by the end of 3 days, the issue is resolved. And this allows people who are the quiet people, the pensive people, or those who have linguistic issues to fully participate as well. So I welcome the idea of asynchronous productivity to replace the old and not very productive elements of in-person meetings. Anyway, these are my top 5 trends to watch for in the future of work. You can find out more about me at steveprentice.com.